Hey.
Every day, but for this assignment, we have to be like, Mommy! I would think you were like,
Hello, guys. Hello.
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 Hope watu wote wamerudi.
Kuna watu wamerudi.
Alright. So, Sabrina,
Yes.
tunaweza endelea.
Okay. For those who are in, thank you for coming back. Sijui kama wale wenye bado audio hazijashika, they can hear me. Yeah, I was to share something on the mind shift itself, so that we can be aware on exactly what the topic is. And when we talk about mind shift, is a change of focus and perception. It can have extraordinary power to make relationship more positive and healthy, to improve our focus and rates of success, and also to build self-esteem and overall happiness. I'm pretty sure that all of us want to be happy. All of us want to live nicely. We need to make extraordinary relationship very positive ones and very healthy. And some of the challenges on my side for youth sometimes is all about the mental health. You know, if we don't take care of our mental health, then we are really, really going to have a problem. So, man shift is it's actually the movement of this mind shift helps us to grow positively and also build self-esteem. Of course, there are people who are having maybe problems to do with self-esteem, but when you're talking about this topic, I think there are few things that we are going to learn, and I'm going to share with you 10 types of mind shifts. And these 10 types of mind shift, I really, really hope that they're going to help us. And I need us to know that time plays a role, and sometimes the circumstances in our lives temporarily prevent us from making a shift, or they make it possible sometimes. So if you are in a state of willing awareness right now, then think about these 10 mind shifts and whether the timing is right to embrace them in your life. Number one is a gratitude mind shift. As a youth, what is a gratitude mind shift? When you move away from the feeling and mindset that you don't have enough. I know that sometimes we are feeling that we don't have enough. We don't have enough money. We don't have enough. We are broke and all that. So, a gratitude mind shift is when someone moves away from the feeling and mindset that they don't have enough. Instead, shift your focus to every blessing and all of the goodness you have right now. Shift to a gratitude oriented frame of mind. Number two is a self creation mind shift. Rather than allowing problems to erupt with unexpected frequency, create your life to minimize the possibility of your problems. That is, when problems do arise, seek the gift or opportunity in the situation rather than fixing on the pain or difficulty. That means that see all events as opportunities for self creation. Now, that is a self creation mind shift. when you have problems, kindly look at those problems as an opportunity to make yourself grow in something. Number three, we have a life reserve mind shift. Life reserve mind shift. Instead of just getting by, accepting less. Mm? Especially for the youths who are struggling with relationships, for those ones who are maybe want to transition from this age of being single and getting into a relationship, this alive reserve mind shift is very very important. Instead of just getting by, accepting less, you feel like, okay, they are offering this less, this is all I can take, this is what I am. No. Or living with the status of cool. That is, shift your mind to embrace that you deserve more. We all deserve better. Create a healthy reserve of time, love, money, and space. That is what we call a life reserve mind shift. Do not accept less. Number four, I just want to go a little bit faster. I hope we are together. Number four, a personal responsibility mind shift. Accept that you had a lot to do with the problems and disturbances in your life than resisting or denying them. That is, acknowledge that your choices, actions, and lack of action resulted in most of these situations. Acceptance of this fact is the first and foremost difficult step to resolving this situation. So you have to accept that whatever the choices you made and actions are the ones that has led you to certain situations. And when you accept, then that is when you move forward. You have to take a responsibility in everything that you do. Number five is a self trust mind shift. Shift away from looking to others to have the answers for you. Shift from doubting yourself and your judgments to trusting your intelligence. Trust your intelligence, trust your inklings, intuitions, and wisdom. You can do it. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself. Number six is a life engagement mind shift. Choose to be fully alive and engaged in life. Let go of passive complacency and push past the fear of change. Embrace change as the path to a better life. It is only the way to make your life better. So engage yourself, live fully. Number seven is a self first mind shift. Become healthful, selfish about your life rather than always putting others first. Some of us are so kind that we do not think about yourself. You think about somebody else and you leave yourself bleeding. Kindly be selfish about your life rather than putting others first. This is very very important. I know some of us are going through this. Make sure your needs are met so that you have the energy to give back. So first is about you, then second, you can be able to give back after you are satisfied. Another thing is an initiative taking mind shift. Don't wait for someone or something to push you forward. Take the initiative. Be the creator, the fire starter. Actively, joyfully create what you want in this life. Don't wait for you to be broke for you to look for money. Kindly, just look for money. Don't wait for a situation to arise for you to find solution. Be able to find a solution right now, right here. Another thing, mind shift is an action oriented mind shift. Action. Stop reading and talking about change. People are right here talking about change. We are talking about this peer pressure, peer influence. We are talking about the wrong groups. We are talking about the parents not being there. What are we doing as youths? Are we taking this on a personal level and ensuring that we have a personal growth, we have happiness and a better life? And are we looking out for the ways that we can get all this? You have the tools as a youth. I believe that as a youth, you are a grown up and you are able to think for yourself. Even if you don't have support, empower yourself. So you know what to do. Take action every day and live a better life. And lastly, we have a present moment mind shift. Present moment, drop the story about yourself that holds you back. Yeah, all of us have a past, all of us have gone through something, and maybe even right now you are going through something. Now, this is the way to do it. Pretend that you have no memory of past failures or hurts. So you recreate yourself every day. Just be the person you want to be without the yoke of the past. Our past bring us down. So you start today, like right now, this moment. Accept for just a moment that your current perceptions may not be accurate, that you might be wrong about yourself and the world. Today, pick one of these mind shifts that most resonates with you. So gently take it into your psyche and swish it around. Let it sink. Yeah. So I've talked about 10 types of mind shift. That is a present moment mind shift, an action oriented one, take action, and an initiative taking one, take that step, a self first mind shift. Think about yourself, then be able to give. Then a life engagement mind shifts. You engage yourself. Another thing is self-trust mind shift. Very important. Trust in yourself. Eh? Before you trust someone else, you need to trust yourself. Then a personal responsibility mind shift and a life reserve mind shift. We also have also talked about a self-creation mind shift, and the first one I did was a gratitude mind shift. Back to you, Ivan. Yes, that is what I had for today. Ivan.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mnanisikia?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Sabrina. Umetufundisha kitu cha maana zaidi. Ningependa tuendelee. Kuna mtu ana swali kufikia hapo? Kuna mtu ana swali? Okay, hakuna mtu ako na swali. So ningependa tuongelee something. Kuna topic nimepata swali nilipata kutoka kwa teenager na ningependa we discuss as a teenagers wenye wako hapa na wenye pia tumetoka kwa teenager tukaingia hiyo squad ingine, unaona? This topic is about relationship na kidogo tutaongelea something sensitive about gayism and lesbianism. A lot of young people, mostly teens, hii kitu inawasumbua sana. I think hata wenye tuko hapa labda tuko na mabeshte wenye kwa hiyo kitu. Mnanisikia?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, we are together.
Yeah. Tunakusikia.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Tunakusikia.
Kwani watu wamepotea?
No, we are
Tunakusikia.
getting
We are getting you.
All right. So ningependa tuongele something hapa about relationship. But relationship sio relationship enye watu tumezoea ya kawaida, normal relationship. Yes. Okay, nasema hivi.
Ivan. Hey. I think we have lost him a little bit, but he was talking about relationship, and he was asking a question on your view about relationship, and not just any kind of relationship, the LGBT, all that. Yes, Levin, Karan.
Hey, Sabrina.
Yes, tell us your view.
uh, Lesbianism and homosexualism is one business that is booming among young people right now. It's one business that is affecting a lot of future. Is again one business that is giving a worry to especially our parents and even the society at large. I think there is a few things that comes with lesbianism and homosexualism, according to my understanding. Number one, a lot of when you get to unprepared relationships, because let me handle it from the point of let me talk from the point of beginning a relationship. So many people don't understand that when you want to have a relationship of any kind, you must create what is called a base, and a base is more or same like a foundation. In this foundation, you must understand what are the pillars that will hold this kind of a relationship. So you find so many young people will get into a relationship while they are not ready. They don't understand what the relationship is all about. Is either they got into the relationship to get something out of it, especially money, or this person has a good look, they just want to hang around them. They're just pulled by one particular thing. When this particular thing changes or diminishes or disappeared in any way, then now the mind starts to change. There is a drift of shift in the mind and in the heart, because there was no love, there was no base, there was no foundation, there was no plan. So that, I think, out of this kind of a relationship, it's what has caused a lot of pain to young people. In a way, somebody feels it's better just look for a girl, it's better just stay like I love just boys, and Number two, it's the promises. I don't know if we have an idea that there are lesbianism groups, or I call them cartels or something. These people, they lure young people with money. They tell them, if you join us, there are even clubs, there are casinos, there are churches of the lesbianism and the gayism. They tell you, if you join us and if I marry you as a man, this is what you will get. And because young people are rushing to get things in an easy way, they get into what they even don't understand. I've met a couple of them. We've talked. If you now start going deeper into why they entered into this thing, they're either lured or there is something that geared them to get into. And once you get into lesbianism, there is a kind of addictism that is in it, that it's not easy for you to pull out very easily. So I think from the point of this discussion today, what we need to know is, first, how can we handle the desires of young men, the desire to do things in a shortcut? How can we train them to achieve things in the right way, to be perseverance of the pain and the tough times they will go through just to achieve something in a good way? Number two, how can we help them, even if they're getting into a relationship? How can we help them to stand and to understand the relationship, to create a very good base for the relationship? And even if separation occurs in between the two people who are having a relationship, there is a way that this person can handle himself, can get the self-control, can have the understanding of the highest order, and even can always have somebody around to talk to them so that they don't shift into lesbianism or homosexualism. I think, Sabrina, that is what I can handle for now within this context of the meeting. But there is a broad range of how to handle lesbianism and homosexualism. It's a very bad monster that is killing a lot of young people. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Levine, for that. I think what I'm getting from you is that this shortcut thing, and that is why I talked about different mind shift. Be contented. For the youths who are blessed and are in here, kindly be contented with what you have, with what your parent can provide for you, with the situation you are in right now. Because if you are not contented, these are some of the things that are leading people to this lesbianism and homosexuality. Even for the Christians who are in here, and even if we have Muslims, it is not even acceptable. It is not anywhere in the Bible. It has not been there. And if it was there during the Sodom and Gomorrah times, that is when fire came from heaven, ikachoma watu. Because of such things, we are really having this. And yani, we are really sinning. I don't know. But we hope that we have to create awareness about this thing that is going to kill our youth. And these are leaders of today. Leaders of today can't be doing this anyway. But now, since it's here with us, we need to get ways in which we are going to deal with this wolf in here. Ivan, yes, welcome back. I don't know if you got.
Sorry. Today network yangu. Yeah, leo network yangu inanisumbua kidogo. Thank you Levin, nimepata ukimaliza. Nikirudi hapo kwa hiyo issue ya lesbianism, gayism. For real, hii kitu inaangamiza vijana. Sasa unakuta wenye wamejisabisa kina nani katika jamii. Hope kila mtu anaelewa Kiswahili. I love Swahili. Hii kitu imesumbua vijana to next hii mtu imefikia na kiwango unapata mtu instead of kuintroduce mtoto wa kike kawe ni mtoto wa kwenye familia, unapata tija anaingia mke kama rafiki yake wa kitu cha kwanza. Kama vijana wenye tuko hapa hivi, kitu mahali imefika, we speak out, ina affect generation yetu, inamaliza generation yetu. Mahali tumefikia saizi ni mahali ambapo hatuwezi nyamaza kabisa. Ni mahali ambapo inafaa tuzungumze na tuseme kwamba hii kitu mahali imefika, lazima hata kama wanasema itapitishwa ama itafanywa nini, lazima tukemee. Manake si hailingani na maadili ya Kikristo, ya Kiislamu ama ya dini yoyote ile. Kwa mfano, juzi nimepigiwa simu na mtoto fulani, kijana tu anataka asaidiwe. Akaniambia yeye amekuwa gay for some na alikuwa willing kushtua. Nimpeleke TV, nimwambia kwamba ningependa kushare na yeye share na mimi hiyo story kwanza, mimi nijue vile tutaiframe tukileta live watu waone. So story yake ilikuwa hivi, ningependa nichukue muda mfupi tu kuelezea. Alisema kwamba alikuwa kijana mwenye alikuwa anapenda hii jinsia nyingine tu kama vile mimi na wewe au mwingine pale anapenda, lakini mwisho wa siku baada ya zile heartbreaks, alipitia heartbreak mob, so baada ya hapo akaamua kuingia upande mwingine wa katiba ama ndasema nini, upande mwingine wa dunia. So akasema kama angepata mtu wa kumshauri katika maisha yake akiwa wakati zile aweza kuingia katika, lakini aliweza kujipata katika shida ambayo yako saizi. Nimefikia tu next and ameshikwa hivi, ameshindwa kujiachilia, lakini kurudi katika ili arudi katika upande mwingine. So
yes, Ivan.
Yes.
Nakusikia sasa.
So wakati mtu umejipata katika shida kama hii, usingoje ufike kiwango ambayo tunasema hakuna kiwango ambacho kitu hakiwezi rekebika, lakini ni vizuri mtu ukiwa una shida unasema mapema. Sasa nikirudi kwa huyu kijana alisema saizi yeye amekuwa gay, na shida imefanya akue gay ni zile shida ambazo amepitia katika relationship. na alikosa mtu wa kumshauri, alikosa ifanya ni mbaya. So akitaka kwambia shida wazazi na time. Najua kuna teens wako hapa, unaweza jaribu kwenda kushare kitu na mzazi wako, mzazi ana time. Kwanza ukiangalia vile economy saa hii iko, wazazi hawana muda na vijana wao na watoto wao, manake wanaona muda wao mwingi ni kuvaa, mwisho wa siku wamesahau kabisa. Ndio unapata renting imefanya watoto wameacha maadili yetu na kuanza kuiga maadili za ugenini. Spika, kuna jambo imekufunga kwa akili, usikae hapo chini ati ungoje uogope ati fulani watanichukuaje. Wacha watu wakuchukua, tafuta Rina, tafuta Linmunyi, tafuta mtu yoyote hapa anaweza kukusaidia. Niko naishi sumbua na nataka kusaidiwa, bila shaka kusaidika. Lakini wakati mtu uko na jambo imefunga tu, umekalia hapo tu, hakuna kitu unafanya, hakuna ita sana wewe kusaidika. Nimekuja kugundua a lot of teens, shida yao ni kwamba mtu uko na shida but unataka kujinyamazia, unasema kufa kikondoo, sijui kufa kiume, sijui nini. Sioni kama itakuwa vizuri kama mle
Ivan, you are breaking off again. You are not there. We can't get you. Yeah, before Ivan fixes his Ivan, your network. Are you getting us? Are you getting me? Okay. Before Ivan fixes his network, Levin, I can see you have something. Yes, kindly go ahead.
Okay, I think Ivan is really bringing it out well, because it's something that I know. But again, we have to agree, Sabrina, with there is something that we are missing. Being a lesbian or homosexual, like that guy Ivan is talking about, that if he could get somebody who could help. But me, I just want to take you through, I think, 3 to 4 points of what we should tackle, even as Ivan says that we need to talk about lesbianism and homosexualism. The bisexual is a general thing that has really affected. But one of the things that has affected bisexual that so many young people get into is also parental pressure. There is a lot of pressure from the parents. There is a lot of anxiety about their children, and they really want to push their children so much in terms of relationship, and also in terms of maybe having partners and all that. And again, just on the parental pressure, there are some things that also children see within the domestic houses that might push the kids to do something that is not right. I want to go into so much details, but I think that is also an area that we should focus in. Another area is bodily self-consciousness, like there is distraction, sleep deprivation, and other sources of inhibitions that are really affecting a lot of young people across, that we are not talking about. We are really dormant about them, and there are a lot of mental health that also affect a lot of young people that may lead them to also go to bisexual, and may as well kill their dreams. The third thing is the problem with the dating apps. There are a lot of apps, the internet. Neto said when we started earlier that the internet gives both the negative and the positive. But the internet apps, they're specific, like the face apps, I don't know what, they also influence our young people. So we need also to talk about the internet. Like we need to take young people into digital training methods, that this is how you can utilize your internet to gain out of it. This is how you can utilize your internet to get education. And this is how you can use the internet to get entertainment without you being affected by the negative information. So I think these are some of the, and the last one is hookups instead of romantic relationships. Like this is one of the things that we've tackled so much, like in my own awareness, we've tackled so much into the street. Like romantic relationships are very important, but they need guidance. Most of the time we get into relationship, we don't want to understand that this relationship can be fed something positive and that will turn out to be very massive and as well help us in life. So we need also to guide the relationship. Like if I get into a relationship with a girl, what are some of the basics? Because what I will be told is just you need not to have sex at this particular point, you will get pregnant. This, you see, these are the common preachings that the young people have had over time, yet still they get pregnant, yet still they have this sex. But no one is ready to take them deeper, that what is entailed in a relationship, what package do we have in this relationship, and how can we extract the good part of this relationship and work by it until maybe marriage or something. So this kind of teachings and based and continuous mentorship, continuous skill developing characters and sustainability of nature, this will help a lot of young people to grow. So as we think of talking of to young people about lesbianism, the bisexual, the homosexual, we need to understand that there are pillars that affect these young people. They go through traumas, they go through mental challenges, they have desires, and then they do what we do, copy paste, because they see who is there to guide them, who is there to tell them the truth, who is there to show them that there is appropriate way that you can have a relationship without you indulging to get money or do something and that. So I think that is the context that we should cover before even finding out who is going through this. We need to know, how are we going to, back to my first point when we started, how are we going to revoke the sources of these problems that leads them to bisexual and homosexualism. Thank you. I think that is my point, because this is a very sensitive matter, and I would love moderators of this meeting, if we could take this, we can take it as an initiative, just to talk to young people across to help them by this, because some are doing this for money.
Thank you so much, Levine. Thank you so much for the impact. I have noted down everything that you have said, and it is going to be worked on from now henceforth. I can see Rachel, you have something to say. You're welcomed. Michelle, yes. Michelle, are you with us? I can see you raise up your hand, and I'm waiting for you. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sabrina. Actually, I have a friend who also has something to share with us, because for me, as for now, I have got my voice. You forgive me for that.
Hi, Miss Sabrina, how are you? Hello.
I'm fine. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you. Yes, yes.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. Say
Hello.
something. Hello. Say something. Yes. Yes, yes. Hey, are you getting me?
Okay. I can hear you.
Go ahead.
I'm called Kennedy.
Yes.
I think we have some disconnection with our network. Hello.
Yes, 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 yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. We are listening. Go ahead. We are listening to you. Hey, are you there? I think they're
Yeah,
having.
so actually,
Yeah.
about the environment that originates
You,
actually, for example,
you're
can
still
you hear me?
Yes, yes. You have 2 minutes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you have 2 minutes to go. Yes.
Okay. Let me use the 1 minute. Most of our teenagers want to explore a lot about what they don't know about the homosexuality, maybe from what they are, from the stories that they're getting from their parents and their
You're
to
breaking off.
exercise it. I think that,
You're breaking
hello,
off. Yes.
yeah, network.
Yes, try again.
Hello,
Yes, you have 1 minute.
yeah, network is a problem, and I was explaining my point of exploration within our teenage youth, whereby they want to know what actually is the homosexuality. And due to that fact, they find themselves in that act, which is not right. And therefore, I think it affects our teenage. Another point is about some of the teenagers want to have something that they cannot manage to get in their life, and they find it is very easy to get into homosexuality or engaging in lesbianism. I think due to time, we shall discuss more. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I can see we are coming to an end. You can just get in the meeting just the way you got in, like just log in so that we finish. That is the last session. We just finish up on small things, so we can leave and get in the same way we got in for the last session.